We are now being joined by Mads Burnell.
What's up?
Max, your line is now live.
Hi, Matt. I'm Max from MMAP.
Hey.
And a four-fight winning streak in Cage Warriors led you to Bellator. Do you think a similar winning streak in Bellator would lead you to Patricio Pitbull?
I mean, that would make sense. So, yeah.
And you were set to fight Saul Rogers a couple of weeks ago. Does it frustrated you at all having a change in dates?
No, not at all. When I got the call and they say it was a little postponed, it's like I'm out here anyway, and 2 weeks here, 3 weeks there, it's fine. I'm in shape, and it was fine with me.
And how do you think that fight will go?
I don't think about that. I just think about how what I can control and what I need to do to perform to the best of my ability. And when I do that, it's gonna be a fun night. I just said to another interviewer before I came in here, usually I say, if you expect or predict anything when you go into a fight, you're stupid, because everything can happen in a fight. He can be running the show for like 10 minutes and I swing one time, boom, and he's down, and the other way around. I just go in there, I do me, control my performance, and that's it. Whatever happens, happens.
Alex?
Hi, Matt. You're number 10 in the featherweight rankings. Where do you think a win over Saul bumps you up to?
I don't know, because apparently he is not ranked as far as I know, which was like a little shocking to me, but I don't think about that. I have this man in front of me right now, and that's what I'm focusing on. Then everything will come by itself afterwards.
Awesome. And how many times do you want to fight this year?
I would really like to fight 3 times this year. Really, really like to fight 3 times this year.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
Mads, you recently started training in Las Vegas. Can you tell us a little bit about what drew you out to America to train and how it's going for you?
So the reason why I went to America to train was because the fight was in America. And I don't think a week is enough to get acclimated to like the time difference and all, and get the jet lag out. So I've been knowing Dennis Davis for like 5 years, 6 years or something. And like he is connected to my team back home, and he's the head coach of Extreme Couture. So I've been going to Las Vegas, living with Dennis and his family, and training every day at Extreme Couture, and it's been great.
Ronald?
This is Ronald E. Smith from Getting Real. Mads, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Can't complain. Doing well, brother. The only thing I got to ask you, man, is just this. Like everybody else, 2020 was so hard, and a lot of things were shut down, locked. So for you, how are you, before you got your last fight for last year, how were you able to keep yourself motivated through everything that went down?
First of all, I turned my basement into a fully matted room so I could have some guys coming over. So I was pretty much training every day, which kept the motivation high. And then always like looking for that fight. When was I gonna get that fight? I was super hungry to fight, still am. But then I got the fight, and yeah, it was cool. I got it, did my job.
Thank you much, man.
Thank you.
With this being your first fight in America, I'm sorry, it's not your first fight in America.
Second
fight in America.
Yeah.
Well, the first fight in a pandemic world, being here in the fight sphere, how's everything been going for you?
Everything's been going great. I've been hooking up my PlayStation to the TV in my room and playing Call of Duty with the guys. Everything's been cool. Bellator's taking good care of us, living in a nice hotel room. Yeah, I can't complain.
And your opponent this weekend, you've obviously put in a lot of studying on his past performances. Can you just tell us, what you're expecting?
Like I said before, again, I don't expect or predict anything. I go in there and do me. That's all I do.
Santiago?
Hi, Mats. Greetings from Amsterdam, and thank you for the time.
Thank you.
Your Bellator debut was in Paris, a very special event. Your fight ended in the first round. How special was it for you to have your debut at such a big event, the first MMA event in Paris. And do you like your new home here at Bellator?
First of all, it was super cool fighting in France, and like the event was super cool. I don't think that I realized that it was so historic actually before after the fight. Yeah, so that is what it was, and I am super happy to be with Bellator MMA. It's like a dream come true. So yeah.
All right, yeah, it was also the first event on the BBC iPlayer, so it was like big history that all that day. Two short questions for me. Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
Dennis Davis is going to be in my corner, and then a dude named Thomas Dupont.
All right, and the last one from me. This is maybe a good thing for the European fans, but your fight is the first fight of the event, so it's good for the European fans. They don't have to stay up all night to watch you fight. But are you a bit confused and maybe surprised that you are the first fight of the night?
No, because actually what you just said, that's what I thought as well. And it makes sense. If you want like two of the best Europeans to be seen by the Europeans, you don't put them on like the last fight before the main event, because then all the Europeans is asleep. So it makes sense that we're the first fight, and I love being the first fight. It's just in there, boom, get it done, and then out having a good time. So it's perfect for me. I can't complain.
Last question, Mike.
Hey, Mads, you kind of talked about just going in there, focus on yourself and not making any predictions. You also mentioned, being shocked at where, your opponent not being in the rankings. With this being a brand new ranking system and saying it's a dream come true to fight, for Bellator, is this a perfect opportunity to kind of just come in, do your thing, and cement your place in the division? Because the rankings are kind of put together, but now that you're fighting so early on in the rankings, like birth, it gives you an opportunity to really showcase and make your own place in the rankings. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, of course. Makes sense.
All right, Mads. Thank you very much for the time, and good luck on Friday.
Thank you.